Welcome back to your yoga challenge. Now today we're going to take things up a notch and we're going to work into the belly, create a little bit of fire, a little bit of heat, and a little bit more power. So this may feel quite strong, but move with your own breath. If it does feel too strong at any times, feel free to come to a child's pose, come to a downward facing dog, pause the video, take some breaths. But otherwise you can do this video as many times as you like, just to really feel into the body. And this is great for the internal organs, to give that all a little massage, to get into the digestive system, so it will start to make things move. We're going to take a lot of twists, a lot of breath, and we're going to start seated. So come to your seat, Sukhasana, either bringing a brick underneath you if you want to lift the hips a little more, towel, book, whatever you need. And then roll the shoulders down the spine, lift the heart, close down the eyes. Before we get fiery, we're just gonna take some time to get into the breath, as always with our yoga practice. And bring your right hand to the belly, and then bring your left hand to your heart. Again, roll the shoulders. And just start to really breathe into your hands. So can you, on your inhale, fill your heart and your belly at the same time, really press into your hands. And as you exhale, draw that space all the way back in. Draw the navel in towards the spine. And take a big inhale through the nose. Sigh it out, let it go through the mouth. Another like that. Inhale through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Really start to draw your belly button towards your spine. Nice. And then let the hands fall to your knees. Soft base. Just give the head a little shimmy. Just find a little bit of space there. Left hand is going to start to come to the right knee. Right hand reaches behind you. We're just going to encourage a twist here. So inhale and lengthen the spine. Lift the spine, lift the heart. As you exhale, just start to twist round towards the right. So rather than collapsing here and just finding a twist, can you stay seated on your sit bones, on the bony part of your bum, and really use your left hand to press into your right thigh to find this twist from your middle back. And just use the breath here, find your way in. Rather than turning the head, can you really use the spine? Take another breath, inhale. Exhale. And then maybe you've got space either to stay there or start to wrap your right arm all the way around behind you and place it on the crease of the left hip. And maybe you just pull at the thigh just a little bit, just a gentle encouragement. Keep rolling the right shoulder down. Take another breath here, inhale. Exhale, release it all the way around, taking it to the other side. So right hand on the left knee. Left hand reaches behind you. Come onto the sit bones, lift the spine, lift the chest. Inhale. Exhale, encourage the heart to the left. So roll the left shoulder. Right hand is just pressing against the left thigh. Use your spine, use your space in your breath. And then maybe you're staying here. Maybe this is enough. Or starting to just draw your left hand all the way around, and maybe you can find your right hip or your right leg. Take another breath there. Inhale. As you exhale, release that. Bring it all the way through center. Bring the hands to the knees. Roll the shoulders. We're just going to start to take a few circles round with the heart forward on your inhale. And as you exhale, round through the spine, draw the chin to the chest, and find your navel drawing in. Inhale, you bring it forward. Exhale, rounding all the way through, and use the support of your hands on your knees. Inhale, take it forward. Exhale, rounding through, just finding some space in the belly. And take it around the other way now. Inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, rounding through, chin to chest. Inhale, find space, and make this as big or as small as you need. Exhale, rounding through. Inhale, come all the way back through center, and then roll the shoulders and lift the heart. Hands are going to come down to tabletop now. So spread the fingertips wide, knees are underneath the hips, toes are untucked, hip width distance apart. Hands are shoulder width apart, and just really feel your base here. Press firmly into the top of the feet. Start to take a breath in, a strong sigh out, navel draws in towards the spine. Start to feel this fire in the belly. Inhale. Exhale, sigh it out. Now we'll do this again, but through the nose. So Ujjayi breath, starting to tap into our heat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Strong exhale. And now marry this breath with some movement. So we'll bring it to our cat-cow. Roll the shoulders, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Navel drops down, tailbone lifts. Roll the shoulders down the spine. Exhale, press into the hands, press into the tops of the feet. Rolling all the way up. And really find this expansion through the shoulder blades. Inhale, roll the shoulders, lift the heart, belly drops, tail lifts. Exhale, press into the hands, rounding through. Nice. And just start to press your left hand even firmer into the mat. Right arm lifts all the way up. Expand and open through the right shoulder. As you exhale, thread the right hand underneath the left arm and just find a reach. Just really feel that reaching there. And feel this space or this energizing down the left side of the body into the left obliques. Inhale, lift all the way back up. Exhale, thread it underneath. And just land the shoulder on the mat now. Land your arm down on the mat. Right side of the face reaches down. Press the left hand into the mat. An option to just stay here. Or maybe you send your left arm all the way up towards the ceiling and you roll the left shoulder. Or maybe you find the right hip crease, the right thigh with your left hand. So maybe the hand's here, here or here. And then you have an option here to send the left foot to the back of your mat. And maybe you just keep it lengthening all the way out. Or maybe you start to lift the left leg off and you start to feel all the shakes and the heat come into the body. Stay long in your breath. Take another inhale. Exhale, bring the left leg down. If your your left hand is on the right thigh, bring it all the way back round. Press the left palm into the mat and inhale, reach up, right arm. Exhale, bring it down. We're switching over. So plant the right hand into the mat, lift through the left fingertips. Open the chest. Exhale, thread the left hand through. Inhale, spiral all the way back up. Exhale, thread it through. Really feel this energy through your right side of the body now. And then land the arm. Left side of the face comes down. Press the right hand into the mat. Option to stay here or right arm reaches. Maybe you stay there or you thread it to find the left hip crease. And wherever the hand is, keep it there wherever it is, or start to send the right leg to the back of your mat. Maybe you stay here, or maybe you just challenge yourself to lift it off. Take another breath, inhale. Exhale, right leg comes down. Come out the way you came in, so press the right hand into the mat, left arm lifts. Exhale, bring it all the way down. Press the hands wide. Start to tuck your toes now, dome into the shoulders, so really feel this fire, this protracting out, and then start to hover the knees off your mat. And we're just going to take 3 breaths here. Take a long inhale, a fiery ujjayi exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, start to feel the shaking, the prana coming into the body. Enjoy it, it's there for you, it's your energy. 1 more, inhale. And as you exhale, start to send the hips all the way up and back and come to a downward facing dog. Pedal through the feet. Fingertips are spreading wide. Just really feel this space in the body. Allow the head to melt towards the hips, towards the thighs. And then just step your feet in, just about a foot's width distance. So a little closer, a little shorter downward facing dog. And now the left hand is going to come to the right ankle. Bend the left knee, straighten the right arm, and just really twist your body underneath the right armpit. So the gaze comes all the way underneath. And just take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand back to your mat. Right hand, left ankle. Bend the right knee. Gaze comes underneath the left armpit now. And really find this rotation. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale, release all the way back. Bend your knees. Start to walk your feet to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Release all the way down. Let the head hang heavy. Spine is decompressing. Take hold of opposite elbows and just find a little rolling all the way through. And then bring the hands back down. Left hand plants, just central of your feet, just slightly in front, and come onto the fingertips. Straighten your right leg. Bend your left knee and peel up through the right arm. Take a twist. Exhale, bring it all the way down, taking it over to the other side. So right hand comes central and just in front of your feet onto the fingertips. Bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Lift up, expand. Exhale, bring the hand all the way down. Press into the feet and start to roll up through the body. Tucking the tailbone, bone by bone, just peeling all the way up. Fingertips reach up and overhead. Inhale, find this energy. Just really connect. So you're planting the feet, the tailbone is tucking, the inner thighs are squeezing in towards one another, the navel is scooping and the front ribs are scooping. Strong connection. Take a breath here. Inhale. As you exhale, swan dive, send the arms wide to fold all the way over. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, roll the shoulders, lift the heart, spine is long. Exhale, folding in. Plant the hands, step your right foot and then your left foot back to a high plank. Now dome the shoulders here, get really strong, press out of your shoulders. Lower down the knees and untuck the toes. Tuck the tailbone, bring the heart forward just slightly, elbows squeeze in and we lower all the way down, exhale. Press into the tops of the feet, squeeze the bum, energy through the legs, roll the shoulders, lift a cobra. Exhale, folding down, tuck the toes, send the hips all the way up and back, come to a downward facing dog. Take a breath here, inhale. A strong exhale. Inhale, send your right leg high to the ceiling now. Really flex the right foot, so send energy all the way through the right foot. And then inhale, come high onto the ball of the left foot, send the left heel high. Exhale, melt the left heel all the way back down to your mat. Do that one more time. Inhale, come high. Exhale, melt the heel down. Inhale, come high. This time, exhale, round through the spine and just draw the knee in towards the nose. Bring your weight forward. Inhale, take it high, three-legged dog, energy through the right foot. Exhale, rounding through, step the foot in between your hands. Roll the shoulders and just lengthen here. And then lower down the back knee and untuck the back toe. Press into the top of the foot, squeeze the inner thighs together, and we rise up, Anjasana. Tailbone is tucking, heart is lifting. Exhale, bring the hands down to your heart center. Shift your weight forward and just lengthen the spine. As you exhale, start to twist the heart, the body towards the right. Left elbow meets the outside edge of the right thigh. And you just encourage this connection, elbow to thigh, to twist the heart towards the hands. So allow the heart to really make the journey here. Elbows are pressing out, palms pressed together. Now you have an option to stay here, or maybe you want to tuck the back toe and lift the back knee. That back leg is really strong. Inner thighs are squeezing towards each other. Take another breath, inhale. Exhale. Now, if you've still got the knee down, I challenge you now to tuck the back toe and lift the knee just to join us. And everyone will start to inhale, lengthen the arms, and then really press your weight into the feet as you rise up and take a twist all the way around towards the right. Dial the right arm underneath, come up, high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, hands come down to frame the right foot, and you step the right foot back to your high plank. Now, option to take it back to the knees, or come with me through full chaturanga. We're gonna shift the weight forward onto our big toes, doming the shoulders. Exhale, think forward and down rather than straight down. Lengthen the body forward. Exhale, elbows squeeze in, lower halfway, tuck the toes, roll the shoulders, legs are strong, upward facing dog. Exhale, we'll take it back. Downward facing dog. Take a big breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg lifts this time. Energy is through the left foot. Come high onto the ball of the right foot and the right heel high. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, come high. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale, come high, really shoot the heel towards the ceiling. Exhale, round through the spine, knee to nose, bring your weight forward. Inhale, take it high, three-legged dog. Exhale, rounding through, step the foot in between your hands. Gracefully, roll the shoulders, lift the heart. Drop down the back knee, untuck the toe. Press into the back of the top foot. The top of the back foot, squeeze the inner thighs and rise up. We're coming back, Anjasana. Heart is lifting, tailbone is tucking, and really draw your right glute to your right hip. So you're finding that downward motion. Hands come to the heart center. Inhale, lengthen the heart forward, find space in the spine. And then exhale, start to twist around towards the left this time. The right elbow meets the left thigh. Dial your heart towards your hands. Keep pressing the hands firmly in towards one another. Elbows are coming out wide. Now, option to stay here. You know where you're coming in a while. Otherwise, tucking the back toe and lifting the back knee. I'm really energizing that back leg. Keep encouraging the twist. Use your breath, stay long. If your knee is still down, now we're gonna tuck it and lift up. And then lengthen the arms all the way out. Encourage the left shoulder to ground, and then lifting all the way up, find a twist. Dialing the left arm underneath, come to a high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, frame your front foot. Plant your hands down the shoulders, step the left foot back, high plank. Either knees down or chaturanga. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbows squeeze in lower halfway. Tuck the toes, roll the shoulders, upward facing dog or cobra. Neck stays long. Exhale, we'll take it back, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Bend the knees, look in between the hands. This time we're gonna take a jump all the way to meet the hands at the top of the mat. Ready? Jump, inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, folding all the way in, forward fold. Now start to bend the knees. We're coming into chair pose, Utkatasana. So as if you're sitting back in a chair, allow your hips to really melt back. And then lift the heart, coming all the way up, tuck the tailbone. Inner thighs are scooping in towards one another. Belly is drawing in. Heart is lengthening. Take a breath here, inhale. Exhale, drop down a little lower. Now inhale, come high onto the balls of the feet, send the heels high. Everything starts to shake here. Inner thighs are squeezing in towards one another. Stay long in your breath, inhale. Exhale, melt the heels down. Inhale, come high. Exhale, melt the heels down. I'm shaking with you, I promise. Inhale, come high. Exhale, heels come down. Now press into the feet. Inhale, lift and lengthen, energy through the fingertips. And exhale, hands come down through the heart center. Come to your forward fold. Inhale, roll the shoulders, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step the right foot, then left foot back, high plank. So the option to the knees is there for you. Do take it if this is feeling too much. Otherwise, shifting the weight forward, inhale. Exhale, elbows squeeze in lower halfway. Tuck the toes, knees stay off the mat, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale, 2. Exhale. Nice. Inhale, send the right leg high towards the ceiling. Now really energize through the right foot and exhale, round through the spine. Draw the right knee to the right elbow this time. Weight comes forward. Inhale, take it high, 3-legged dog. Weight comes back. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow. Can you really dial it all the way in? Scooping all the way up. Dome through the shoulders. Inhale, take it high, 3-legged dog. Exhale, rounding all the way through. This time, step the foot in between your hands. Ground down the back heel. Press into the feet to rise up. Warrior 2. Heat in the body. Maybe you're starting to feel a little sweaty. Just enjoy it. That's the energy coming from within you. Flip your front palm. Weight comes forward. Inhale. Exhale, start to reverse your warrior. Keep the legs where they are. Keep pressing firmly into the feet. Nice. Now start to straighten your right leg. And just start to lift your left arm off your left thigh. And start to feel this in the obliques, in the side waist. From that space, just start to lift the arms all the way up. And then reach forward. Both arms come forward this time. Imagine you've got a beach ball holding all the way up over your head. Take another breath, inhale. And now exhale, right hand comes down. Don't dump the weight. Keep finding this lift, Trikonasana. Left fingertips will reach up. And just come back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Press into the front foot, bend the knee. Inhale, rise back up. Warrior 2. Dialing the feet round, come into a high lunge, so you're on the ball of the back foot. Back heel is high, it's energized. Bring your hands down to heart center now. Bring your weight into your right foot, and we're just gonna start to lift the left leg off your mat, warrior three. So really press the left foot away from you. Lengthen the heart forward. Stay long in your breath. Imagine the legs are still squeezing in, so inner thighs are working. Take another inhale. As you exhale, gently land the left foot to the top of your mat, and we're coming into a chair pose with the hands at the heart. Lower down in your seat. Lift the heart space, tucking the tailbone. Exhale, we'll bring the left elbow to the right outside thigh. Heart travels towards the hands. Take a twist. And just look down at your knees here. We have a tendency to bring the left knee forward when we're twisting. So can it just squeeze back in? Allow both knees and hips to be level. So this is just coming from the back. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale, drop a little lower in your seat. Inhale, bring it all the way back through center, lifting all the way up, Tadasana, hands overhead. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold, take it down. Inhale, halfway lift, spine is long. Exhale, folding, pull out in the hands, step left foot, then right foot back, high plank. Option to the knees, or if you're feeling like you're really finding this too strong, you can take it all the way back to child's pose or to a downward facing dog, wherever you need. Otherwise, we're coming with it, we're staying together. Exhale, lowering down halfway, elbows are really squeezing. Tuck the toes, lift the heart, legs are strong, upward facing dog. Exhale, we're taking it back, downward facing dog. Give the head a little shake. Find this release, come back to the breath. Left leg starts to lift now, energy through the left foot. Exhale, rounding through, we're drawing the left knee to the left elbow. So really bring your weight forward, carve it through space. Inhale, take it up, weight comes back. Exhale, left knee to the right elbow. Dome the shoulders, stay strong. Inhale, take it up, three-legged dog. Exhale, rounding all the way through. Step the left foot in between your hands. Ground down the back heel, and rise up, warrior two. We're here again. So plant the feet. Just reset back into your body, back into your breath. Strong connection, gaze over the front fingertips. Flip your front palm. The weight comes forward and you send your breath, inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Stay light on the right hand and start to straighten your left leg. Right arm starts to hover off your right leg and you reach all the way behind you. Start to dial the fingertips up towards the ceiling and then forward. Imagine if you've got this beach ball over your head. Reaching forward, you feel this in the obliques so much in the sideways. Take another breath, inhale. And exhale, left hand comes down. Right arm reaches, Trikonasana. Tuck the tailbone, energy through the fingertips. Another breath here, inhale. Exhale. Bend into the front knee, inhale, rise back up, warrior two. Dialing the toes forward, come to your high lunge. You're high on the ball of the back foot. Fingertips are lifting. The weight comes into the front foot and the hands come to the heart. Roll the shoulders. Connect heart to thumbs. Bring your weight over into the left leg, the left foot, and start to gently lift the right leg. Press the right foot away as if you're pressing a wall away. Really use this energy in the feet. Inner thighs are still squeezing. Lengthen through the spine. Take another breath. Inhale. As you exhale, the right foot comes to meet the left foot at the top of your mat. Feet plant together, knees bend, hands are staying at the heart center, and start to rotate the heart towards the left. Right knee, left thigh. Take your twist. Inhale to lengthen the heart. Exhale, twist. Again, just check in with your knees. Has the right knee squeezed its way forward? Can you pull it all the way back? Keep everything in line. Drop the hips a little lower. Soften the face. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bring it all the way back through center, back to your chair. Inhale, lift and lengthen. And just press the hips forward. Take a slight back bend here. So just reach the heart towards the ceiling. As you exhale, swan dive all the way down. Find that release with the head. And just heel toe your feet hip width distance apart now. Bring your peace fingers, so your index finger and middle finger, round your big toes. And just find that hook, that little bind. Inhale, lift the heart halfway. Find a length through the spine. And as you exhale, send the elbows out wide and just drop the head a little deeper. Do that one more time. Inhale, ripple the heart. Exhale, folding all the way in. Hands plant back down on your mat. And we're just going to step the feet all the way back to a downward facing dog now. So really press your weight back. Bring your gaze in between your hands. Bend the knees. We're going to start to jump all the way to a boat pose Navasana. So land the bum and then lift the legs. All the grace to get there. So we're really sitting high up here. Hands are behind thighs. Roll the shoulders and lift and lengthen the heart. Shins are parallel with the mat. So don't let the legs drop. Just find this connection. And now you have an option to stay here with the hands supporting. Or maybe find a release through the hands. Can you keep rolling the shoulders? We're in our Navasana boat pose. Now we're going to start to inhale and lengthen the body down, lengthen the legs away. Heart lifts towards the ceiling. And as we exhale, squeezing everything all the way back in. Inhale, gracefully lengthen the body. Exhale, squeezing in, everything shaking. Inhale, lengthen. Just float your way down. Exhale, squeezing in. And inhale, lengthen all the way down. This time we're going to hold. Keep the neck nice and long. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the body all the way down to the mat. Well deserved back to mat. Feel this grounding. And then start to bend the knees. Place your feet onto the mat. And just bring your feet as close to your bum, just so you can tickle the back of the heels with your hands. Feet are hip width distance apart, knees are directly over the hips. We're coming into bridge pose. Press the bottom of the feet, press your feet into the mat. Tuck the tailbone, so your lower back becomes flush with the mat. Hands are planting down, and as you inhale, just start to roll up through the body, lifting the hips. Start to snuggle the shoulder blades underneath you. Interlace the hands, really press into the feet to lift the hips a little more. Face is soft, no tension through the neck. Take another breath, inhale. And as you exhale, release the hands, start to gently roll all the way back down. Lower back is flashing on the mat. And we're just going to come to a shoulder stand now. So, we're going to start to send the legs all the way up and overhead. So come back into pressing to the feet. Just feel that connection of where we're going to start to lift into the shoulders. And then send the legs all the way up and over behind you. Snuggle your shoulder blades in. Draw the elbows in. Hands are supporting the lower back. And then send the legs all the way up towards the ceiling. The feet towards the ceiling. Point the toes. Keep drawing your elbows in. Neck is lovely and long. And soften the face here. We're going to be here for 3 deep breaths. So inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. And this time as you exhale, just gently start to land the feet all the way overhead. And coming into plow pose, so allowing the feet to come all the way to the floor if they go there. If they do, maybe interlacing the hands behind your back and snuggling your shoulder blades a little closer together. And take a big breath here. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands, and gently we're going to start to roll back down through the body, landing the spine, landing the legs. Can you keep the legs straight as you slowly bring them down to the mat? Try not to hold on in the face. And then they land all the way down. Find that release. Hug the right knee in. Give it a little squeeze. Invite the hips to open towards the right. And then cross the body. We come into a spinal twist. Right arm out long. Gaze to the right hand. Roll the right shoulder. Take another breath. Inhale. Exhale. Coming back through center. Give the knee one more squeeze in. And then send the right leg out long. Left leg squeezes in towards the chest. Give it a hug. Invite the hip to open, and then cross the body all the way over. Left arm out long, gaze to the left hand. And just let gravity do the work here. Nothing to hold on to. Just finding this release in the body. Start to release the breath. Take another inhale. Another deep exhale. And gently inhale, bring it all the way back through center. Now you have an option to lengthen the legs and come to your Shavasana and stay here for as long as you need, as long as you can, as long as time allows you to. Or just starting to roll all the way back up and finding a seat. Returning full circle to where we started in Sukhasana. Hands are down on the thighs, roll the shoulders, lift the heart, feel this connection, and then bring the hands together at heart center. And take a big inhale. A sigh out through the mouth. And bring your thumbs to your forehead, just in between your eyebrows. And just feel this connection to mind, to body, to breath. Honoring your practice, acknowledging your fire, your energy. And bring the hands back down to the heart. Take this energy with you throughout the day. Enjoy it, own it, it's yours. Namaste.